Erie, PA. Weather it rains so tonight. Some Facebook Live. The weather nightcap with Tom Atkins and Miss Click. Thank you to you for watching now.
And thank you, Mr. Smiley. Welcome to the show. Jet Foxer Erie, streaming live into the dank, damp night. Let me say hello to you as you look at the flag on top of Volunteer Fire Department number 3, Conneaut Lake. Hello, Les. Hello, Linda from Erie and Antlers. Hello, Solitaire. April G., Warren County. Tricia, Sean, Ian, Dave, Kathleen, Miss Karen, Adam, Nicole, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for getting back in the group here. So, welcome to you all. That's what I'm trying to say. And we'll do our little shtick here, try to talk a little weather, see who's coming in from out of town, look at the local dreary conditions, and here we go. So that is Conneaut Lake, which has been fairly dry, and that does include areas south of Edinburgh. Now, there has been some light rain in Crawford County, which has been mainly dry before that. So let me check a couple places, see if we've got any advancement in the rain. Really doesn't look like a whole lot going on there in Meadville right now. Looks fairly dry. But if you go up the road a piece to the north and you go to Edinburgh, you can see that it's breezier, it's a little wetter. And if you continue to go north, and Josh started moving a chair, I thought there was a ghost in the room. If you go a little bit further north to our backyards here in Summit Township, you will also see. Now, I think the view is down towards downtown, but regardless, it's that hazy look, kind of a foggy, misty look to the skyline there. Now, you can see that's the Bicentennial Tower, that's St. Peter Cathedral, that's the Gannon IHAC building. This is the Boston Store, and that little thing there is the Boston Store clock, and that's the Renaissance Center. But it is quite misty, shall we say. So shows you that the rain and the moisture is more prevalent close to the lake, but we can back it up just a little bit here and show our immediate backyards. And that would be I-90 and Peach. So we'll do that. And, Central Erie County, as you might call it, definitely with wet streets and wet overpasses and things going on like that. Now, we continue our progress close to the lakeshore. Here's Girard, and you're going to look at downtown, I believe, here. Flags at half staff, of course. And US Highway 20, right down the road a little bit, Erie International Airport, rain falling on the American Eagle there. And finally, the downtown shots, such as State Street, Bicentennial Tower, Boston Store, fairly damp. And really nice shot we had earlier on the bayfront with, and it's still there. I mean, this is, you get out by the water, there's nothing to cut the wind. And I mean, look at the water that's backlogged here through the bay. This is the Scallywag right here in red. And of course, that's the Victoria Princess right there. So it is a nasty night down at the dock. Wind and rain and chills that just kind of go through your bones right there. Very pictures worth 1,000 words kind of thing. All right, who else? Vicky, hello. Cindy Lee B. Yeah, just sprinkled a little. Not much going on in Meadville. Very dank. Beth Ann is here from way down in Kokomo. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Cornman. And Laura is in from Edinburgh 47, cloudy and chilly. You getting any rain out there? Let me know if it's, I mean, it looks like it in 6N and 99. So there we go, folks. We'll put up a couple temps and then we'll bring Josh in here. Just want to add some temps here. That's just a wicked shot. That's like a maritime, cold, New England, Maine, Boston kind of shot there. 50 is the warm spot in Erie. 46 is Warren and Jamestown. 48 in Meadville. So it is a bone-chilling night out there. Josh is here. Sean is here from London town. Hello, sir. Man,
I'm somewhere. There it goes. Well, maybe it just sat there.
Hate it when that happens. All right, that's better. What do you got?
That's up to you. Let me check. Let me turn this around. Not too much. It's pretty relaxed. I don't like all the rain I'm seeing up there, though. That's not.
Yeah.
And
enjoy Friday.
Yeah, and the temperature's not moving at all.
Yeah, it's October.
But yeah, I guess what do I expect? I wanted to go right to winter.
Yeah, I know. But we have to have a little fall.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's the consequence.
Little foliage.
Erie tourism is up, or was up over the summer. I guess the season's over. I don't know, but the final numbers came out for the summer, and it's like out of state was up like 11%. And that's the only number I can actually recall. What else? Penn State Barron got a $1.2 million, I think it was grant to get a automation lab.
Yes,
Cool.
with the robots.
And this is national, but I love the George Santos saga. I remember.
What's the latest?
Well, he has 28 or so new felony counts, which include fraud and like credit card stuff.
Oops.
Oops. He stole credit cards allegedly. And then the only other thing I know that happened was there was a fire at, like, I think it was it's in State College. It's so specifically Penn State main news, but there's a really big Waffle House there that always has lines that are a block long. Mm-hmm. They had a fire, so I think they're closed for a bit.
That's torture on students. I mean, you close the Waffle House.
No, I know. Yeah, and that always.
That's nasty.
You go on a weekend and line all the way down the block. No, I'm not from. I've never actually been to Erie before I moved here. I mean, I guess
from the other corner of the state.
Yeah, I'm 6 hours away near Philly. Near Philly, 30 miles away from Philly. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
No one has dinner, but I'm gonna say anyways. It was the leftover barbecue from one of the.
Yeah, we got a little Dickie's barbecue here today.
And I also have leftovers from Applebee's because I went today.
No, good for you.
I probably won't eat both. you know.
Did you have a cookie?
I had it for lunch too. I came for lunch.
Oh, you double dipped.
Well,
it's all right. I did too. There were some leftovers from lunch. I grabbed a little of that before the new supply came in.
I'm not. I'm not gonna say no to leftovers.
That's right. So had a little pulled pork, it almost looked like brisket.
Yeah, it's good.
And coleslaw and potato salad and
the beans were good.
Baked beans, Texas toast, and big chocolate chip cookies. Tasty. I think there's 2 in the kitchen. I'm just telling you.
Oh, I have 2.
You have 2 at your desk. Okay.
One set aside for me and then another one for my girlfriend.
All right, good. You're stocked up.
Yeah. I always love Lake Effect's always.
That's why he's here, folks. He's a meteorology enthusiast. He wants to see the good stuff. He doesn't want to be in Philadelphia where you're lucky to get 30 inches of snow a year.
It depends on the year. It's either we get nothing or we get a ton.
Nor'easter.
Yeah, I mean, I remember one year we got, 28 inches. And there's at least some other point we made about a 2-story tall snowman. That was fun.
That'd be good.
It went like up, at least past the basement, up to like the window of the next floor. It was
you guys are creative.
I think we just made these giant snowmen.
Yeah.
28 was the most I've ever gotten at once.
All right.
It's the weird part about here is when I was here, because I got a bit of winter.
Right. It wasn't that big.
You get 6 inches here, and it's like everything functions normally.
Mhm.
You get 6 inches near Philly, your school's
They're
done.
shut down.
I mean, 4 inches is like, all right, that's hitting a bit. 6 inches is you shut stuff down. 2 inches is like you get a delay.
Okay, that's a good standard there.
That's always what I'm used to. So it's like, oh yeah, we'll get 6 inches, and I'm always checking to see if there's closings, and there's not.
Yeah, those were the days back east. Yeah, I remember as a kid listening to the radio to see if school was closed before all the,
Yeah,
television technology.
Yeah, I would always like go to my parents' room and have the TV. It would have NBC 10 on.
There you go.
That's the channel we always watched.
All right.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm more excited for Christmas, I think.
Well, that's natural.
Yeah, I know, but I want to put my tree up now, but I'm not allowed until Halloween.
Okay, yeah, you got to take it one season at a time.
I know, I'm not allowed. It's nice lighting.
All right.
News-wise, we're quiet, It's
Yeah, check that out. Let Vicky know if you're not getting notifications, because that happens.
Yeah, it does happen, and it's kind of hit or miss, and I don't.
Facebook, I'm told, has laid off a lot of people.
Yeah, and that's what I think that's what happened with the page.
Yeah,
and I guess
our page suffered.
I guess someone heard me at Facebook and said, "Oh, let me fix that just to prove me wrong."
Yeah, because it's better.
I mean, I can view the page now from the page, which is nice. But I was going to prove my point, and I got.
Our page has gotten better. It used to be harder to post on it.
Yeah.
Now it's just somewhat hard. But yeah, it's happening, and that's the explanation I have received.
Yeah, and it's and I can't even tell because I get so many notifications. I don't know how to fix it.
Yes, wouldn't we all like prices to go back down instead of like 8% inflation? It's a little bit easier, and I would enjoy $2 a gallon gas again while we're at it.
Tree, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I don't really want anything anymore for Christmas. Oh, that's.
Oh, you're going to be like an old man.
I want tools. That's what.
Tools, all right.
Yeah, like I got an impact driver, and that was like the greatest thing I've got.
All right, April G's ready for Christmas.
Yeah, I would put my tree up if I was allowed, but the girlfriend said no.
It's okay.
I have to listen.
Yeah, it's good. Good to pay attention. Large bowl of chili smothered in shredded cheese. Now that sounds tasty on a cold, dank night. And yeah, as Laura says, cold and damp just makes it worse than just cold.
This is the worst rain.
This will go right through you.
It's just cold and just.
Stay healthy, stay warm, stay safe.
And all the allergies, the season switch. I'm waiting to get my my allergies ramping up again. I usually get it twice a year.
All right, buddy. Flu shots are going to become available. I see by the memo. Rick, hello. Alex, hello. Denise, hello.
Is Saturday going to be bad rain? It looks worse.
Yeah, Saturday looks like it's going to be a soaking rain.
Good things to Saturday.
I don't know how much it'll affect downstate. I believe there's a football game. Yeah.
Penn State has their big noon today or this week.
Yeah.
They're the big noon game on Fox. So I guess it's probably better that it's earlier.
Yeah, I suppose, because it's going to make it down there eventually.
Oh, I've been at those games where you've had the freezing rain and it's cold too.
Well, it's just going to be really wet.
Yeah. And it was the worst because then you get the hand warmers and they just get wet, so it'd be like.
Yeah, nothing worse than wet. And I believe our buddy Jacob is going to be playing in the Blue Band on that.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah, because I know he's an alum of Blue Band. I'm pretty sure I knew him because
Yeah.
I kind of geeked out with him the other a little time ago because like we know the same people because I was in the meteorology department for a year, so we know the same people.
All right.
Because he went to Maine too, so that was kind of cool because he knows the same people.
Yeah, that's cool. It's very good that you guys
and I didn't realize he was
there
the
at
Blue
the same
Band.
time. But yeah, he played in the Blue Band, and I believe he's going to play this coming Saturday.
I guess that'd be the alumni game.
Yep.
That's cool.
There you go. Leo, long time no see. Welcome back to the fold. Thank you for being here tonight. Yes, a few years, but hey, um, you know, we have kind of a revolving door here. We're always happy to have people come back in. Yes, cold and wet, yuck. So I hope it's not too bad for him marching out there.
Yeah, they do it anyways.
Yeah, they'll do it. Yeah.
Was there a hurricane? This is not even around here, but I saw something about Mexico getting hit. Oh yeah, that in the Pacific.
Oh, a Pacific storm. Yeah.
Yeah, it hit.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Jendets, welcome. Fireman Jim, welcome. Ooh, that sounds
good.
Ooh, cheesecake always sounds good. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. I credit my parents. If I show,
Yeah,
I was at the Erie Phil today, doing some stuff. I'm going to be there, well, yesterday, and I'm going to be there today, the Storm Chaser. And they had a picture of me from like 2010. My hair was all dark. I was like, thanks, guys.
They had that on one of the Living Giving Locals or Gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Leo.
All right, I'll let you get to weather.
Hey, thanks for the update, bud.
Yep.
All right. Good night, Adam.
You woke me up, so that's.
All right. Well,
I
I do what I can.
3 hours of sleep today.
Yeah, I had a little bit of that last night, and I fear that I will be having that. Well, for me, it was just getting home late and then having to get up to go down to the Warner.
I don't know if we're supposed to ever get up.
Yeah. You need 2 alarm clocks, buddy. You need 2.
I'll sleep through both. All right, have a good day.
Take care, bud. Great stuff at the Warner. We put a few clips on there on my page as well as this page, and just a fantastic time. I gotta give a plug there because the building itself is phenomenal. I can tell you the renovations they've got inside there that they have expanded and made more modern and painted, and it looks to me like Radio City Music Hall, only more modern. They have behind the stage now, they have a room as big as the stage, so the orchestra can practice anytime, even if a Broadway show is being, given in the Warner Theater itself. Behind it, they've got an area. They've got 2 baby grand pianos put in the perfect temperature and humidity section so they keep tone. They've got lockers and old posters and memorabilia and new lighting boards and beautiful stuff that they've done down there. I haven't seen it. I haven't been in there in a couple years. So it was really fun to go down there and hang out with the kids. It was a kids concert. They bus them in from all over, city, county, homeschool, and we play weather music and thunder stuff I talk about. And then they had this young lady from Delaware that could play the violin like you wouldn't believe. I do not know her exact age, but of course she played Vivaldi's The Four Seasons, or Four Seasons, which is a perfect weather song. So I might have a clip if you haven't heard it already. Just give me a second to try to locate it. But I'll tell you that is a really cool thing that they do down there. And I am so privileged and honored to be asked to help narrate some stuff down there on thunderstorms while they play Beethoven's Symphony No. 6, the Pastoral Symphony, which gets kind of loud, which is cool. So we talk about thunder and lightning and hail and ice and storms and things like that. And you get all these wonderful kids and parents coming on in, and for about an hour, they get some very great live music, beautiful instruments, and a lesson on weather. So if I could find this, I will try to shoot it out for you, because and it's not a long thing either. But I'll tell you, this young lady who is named Gabrielle and hails from Delaware just did one heck of a job playing the violin. So let me see if I can find it for you, and I will try. Okay, see if this works. All right, guys. So that's pretty cool. And then I hope you can hear that. I probably should have jacked the volume a little bit. And then I said, she was behind the stage, and I said, could you just do a little bit more for me? And she did. This is awesome. Pretty cool, huh? It's worth a second listen. That's Vivaldi's Four Seasons. I hope you heard that. I think it's just totally cool and so talented. So anyway, it's just unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable. So yeah, she's very good, and you know, I love that music. It's just it's got a movement for each season, and that's what the maestro was describing, and she was playing it perfectly. So hopefully she'll be back there today. We got one more show, and so it just blows you away when you can see talent like that. In any event, um, let us do a little bit of weather here, and back to the damp, dank, breezy, cold bayfront. Um, and we'll talk about stuff. Do some radar coast to coast. Hello, Miss Karen. If I can find my maps here or my radar. Anyway, let's see what we got. It'll pop it out for me. There you go. So we have Beth Ann, Solitaire, Adam. I don't know if we have Scott down in Orange City, but hope our buddy Chris, the Wichita lineman, is okay. Storms in the middle of the country here. Nice little line going into Kansas City. There's our dankness just rotating around like, well, if it was December, you see this stuff like shuffling up into Buffalo, you know what would be happening. Or even November. It happens in November. It's the perfect fetch for Buffalo. And what that means is the direction and the distance that the wind travels over the water, picking up moisture and snow bands, but it's just rain bands this time. So there you go. And as far as temperatures go, it's like this, at least at this hour. Cool, warmer for Scott, put one up for you, Solitaire on the Prairie. That's the way it looks. The warm air has gone west, and we are in the cool air. And the dew points are obviously lower too. As we said, not a lot of severe weather to worry about, but they do have some risks. As you can see, level 1 there for tonight, same thing today, and then gets a little dicier as we go into Thursday. So that's the way that looks. I did not. Where did you send it? Did you send it on my email? Hello, Terry. Good to see you. No one's liking the cold and damp. It's what's the song from The Sounds of Silence, right? I turn my collar to the cold and damp. Yeah, very well written lyrics. Very apropos for Erie, PA tonight. 42 out on the prairie. Yeah, wasn't it great? Those theaters were all theaters. You know, they showed movies there, and you know there was Warner and there was RKO. Radio City Music Hall is an RKO theater, and of course Erie is a Warner theater, Warner Brothers. So it's really spectacular that we have something like this, and it's is amazing what they've done. It is really top notch with how they've upgraded it in there. Okay. All righty. Oh, Solitaire, just guide me. I know you sent me something new via WeTransfer, so 7-Day wants a new song. We're gonna have to dig it out, download it, and play it tonight. Can't remember what it was, but I'm sure you'll tell me, and I hopefully will be able to find it. So let us just look at some maps and figure out if we can get a break by Friday, right? That'd be nice. Okay, Walking After Midnight is what she has sent. So sounds like a perfect song for us in this group. So little tadpoles for you. Boy, this thing is slow tonight. But that's okay. You can see the rain making pain, moving across as it has been, mostly on the light side. Now, they're saying there can be a lot of cloudiness in the morning, and showers should eventually lift off to the northeast. And then you can see this little sweeping clearing here. So we may get some nice late day sun, 3:30, 4:30, 5, 6. Of course, it sets before 7 now. So that's our little break. And then late tonight, it comes right back in. As you see, we go through the early morning hours, and by wake up time on Thursday, it's raining again, and it's cloudy, but hopefully there's this little window in here. If this stays to the north and we get a little bit of this on Friday to come up, Friday will be the nicest day before more mess heads towards us. Okay. So let me do the 3.5 day model. And I also want to try and download this stuff because it is takes a couple minutes, right? So this is where we've been last 12 hours. This is where we're going. Little bump. And these are your headlines. Plenty of clouds, chilly and damp. Maybe a break day for Friday, and then it just gets wet again Saturday, and showery on Sunday as it cools off again. Got some temps here for you. Upper 40s to near 50. Temperature change actually isn't that big of a deal, but you can see that the dew points are pretty close to the air temperature, so that's making everything even more damp. Got any fog out there tonight? Yeah, Erie's getting a little mist. Okay. And better bigger picture here. And you can just kind of see what's going on here. You know, the cool air is coming down from Canada here. The warm air is rising up in the western U.S. In between it, there's some thunderstorms. But it's warm out here. Our warm air went back there, to tell you the truth. I hope you get a promotion and a pay increase. Okay, good. You sent it on Friday, so we still have it. Okay. Brian, welcome back. Yeah, people are not getting notifications. What are we looking at for around 8 a.m. to 9 a.m.? Probably something similar to what we're having here. Light rain, drizzle, mist, cloudy, chilly, damp. All right, so let me try to find this first. Well, you guys talk amongst yourselves for a little bit here. So this was Friday, okay. Okay, here we go. That's 4 Halloween videos. I think this was different, right? This was after that. We got those. Okay, here we go. No, it's New Star Spangled Banner. Keep trying here. Wonder if it. Okay, hold on. All right, this is what we need. Here we go. So hopefully we got this going here. All right, I think we got it. So we're good. All right. Mark Andrew John, hello, sir. Great to have you here from Spotsylvania, 52. All right. So we'll do the longer range model, try to get us into the weekend here and at least get a decent Saturday. Oh, you want the pink stinks map, do you? Oh my gosh. Let me find the pink stinks map with this cold, dank Canadian northwesterly flow of chilly, bone chilling, and somewhat disturbing, dreary, dank air. All right, here you go. Doing the tilt. You can see all the warmth out here. Now, these are the current temperatures, so they get a lot warmer during the day, but our flow is out of here. There you go, 7-day. We got some sub-freezing, a little bit of pink there. Little pink up in the Arctic Circle there. Resolute Bay at 24, Inuvik at 30, Barrow at 27, Fairbanks 24, Old Crow at 28. I've got mail. 30, Norman Wells and Johnson Point. So those are your sub-freezing temperatures, way up there. That's the observation actually from Penn State Barron that comes in every hour on the hour. So there you go. So let's look ahead one more time to try to squeeze out that good day. So here's our clouds locked in, little trough comes through, and we get a little break late today before the sun sets. There's that break. And then another one comes clipping across for Beth and Solitaire as we go through the night. It hits us just before daybreak, rains on us for Thursday morning. And what we're hoping here happens is that all that stuff stays to the north and west on Friday, at least until nightfall. If that happens, we can have a pretty decent Friday. Now, what's going to happen after that is just wet. Okay, see the stuff coming in already Saturday morning. So I think our buddy Jacob may be dealing with a very wet turf. He'll do a fine job. He'll do a fine job. So that's the deal there. Now back to you guys. Chris, good to see you. Did we get a blizzard last December? We got some very cold air. Oh yeah, did they have some blizzard warnings north of here? Because that's where they really got nailed, in New York State. We were just very cold on Christmas, I believe. I don't remember having a lot of snow. I just remember having a lot of cold and a little bit of snow. Yeah, I think you're probably right there. All right, kids. We got a new song. So let me give you a forecast and then we'll play it. So tonight, showers, drizzle, brisk and chilly. There you go. Lows upper 40s, lake, cooler inland and mountains. For today, showers mainly in the lakeshore counties, and then some afternoon sun trying to break through, mid to upper 50s. And for 7-day, the late great Bill Dennis and the rest of you wonderful people. Now let's use the wet one here. Hopefully it doesn't have an icon on. If it does, I take it off. So there you are. And what that is saying is that hopefully it's mainly dry on Friday because it's going to get wet on Saturday and then it'll just linger as temperatures cool like they have been recently. So there's the 7-day. Yeah, they are talking about El Nino. How strong of an El Nino it is, I do not know, but I will check it out. All right, yeah, it was up in New York State where it was the worst. I just remember it being so darn cold on Christmas Eve. Good night, Les. El Nino means a warming of the Pacific Ocean, which generally leads to wet weather, California and the Gulf Coast. What it does here is hard to say because we're further away from the Pacific Ocean. But if it is very strong, it tends to lead to mild winters. I don't know how strong it's going to be. All right, you all ready for a new song? See if I can find it here. Well, hey, thanks so much for hanging out today. Ooh, that's not good. Hopefully they are good now because it's getting a little chilly. El Nino's actually something that's been going on for hundreds of years. Peruvian fishermen off the coast of South America noticed that in some seasons they would have a low fish population around, and it would start around December. And what was happening was the water was getting warm off the coast of Peru, and the fish were swimming away to cooler water. And because it came in December, they called it El Nino, which means the little boy, or in their terms, the Christ child, because Christmas. But it's been going on for hundreds of years, and it cycles. Now, the other thing is La Nina, which is a cooling of those waters. So it goes back and forth. The problem is it's hard to make a guarantee as to what it will do here because we're so far away from it. But we shall see. All right. Good point. You're welcome, KB. Good night, Cindy Lee B. Thank you, Laura. We'll do it all over again tomorrow with the kids and hopefully that young lady. I'll play her first one more time and then we'll do Solitaire song. Very talented people here. Well, hopefully I'll know by next month because I got to make a winter forecast. So let me do this. Well, you guys are here. Try not to take it away. First of all, that would be good. Let me do this and see if I can find this again because it was just too cool. Play young Gabrielle one more time and then we'll go to Solitaire. How's that? You guys have a great night and a great day, and hope to see you, God willing, and the creek don't rise tomorrow night. So thanks for being a part of the show. You're awesome, and I really appreciate you all being here. Have a great night.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the sky turns gloomy, a night wind whispers to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me.